Woo!
Woo! Hello, welcome to A Dance of Fire Nights. It is become one of my favorite games of all time over the last 2 years, and I'm glad to be able to showcase it. Yeah, I'm Craigelbagel. You can introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Violet Chisuki. I'm a long-time player of this game. Never speedrun it, but I've been playing this since it was an itch.io flash game, so big fan of this game.
Might as well get right into it. I'm going to be doing, hopefully, a lot more focusing on playing. I'm not going to be able to talk too much, but we'll see how that goes.
I will try my best not to distract you.
Alright. I'm not used to this keyboard, so it's going to be... The first few levels are going to be a bit of a warm-up, but we'll see. And time will start in 3, 2, 1, go!
Woo!
Okay, straight away we're just skipping the tutorials because we don't need those. So.
Okay, so this is A Dance of Fire and Ice. This is a one-button rhythm game, and as you can see here, it's a partial visual and partial audio-based game. So you've got these two little orbs that are revolving around each other, and every time you press a button, it will lock one of the orbs onto the path that you're following. So basically, each path, depending on how it's laid out, will have a different rhythm to it. So for example, you can see this first level, it's pretty simple, just a straight line is like a straight just beat. And then you can see these little staircases, you'll hear it now, it's a immediate 2x2. So every little different configuration of path is going to be slightly different. So it provides a really fun challenge to a one-button rhythm game, and you can do a whole lot with this. Trying to be very careful here because this is the all lanterns category. So all lanterns refers to all clears, full accuracy, and also speed trials, which I'll explain when we get to. But this is going to be the end of the first level. Pretty simple start, but it will get a lot harder. Pure perfect, very nice.
Love to see it. We're going to try to go for pure perfect every time. We don't need pure perfects to unlock the yellow lantern, but we just want to try.
This is one of my personal favorite levels. So here, the main gimmick that we're learning is that if you go north or south, you will be on the offbeat instead. So this song is built around having to alternate between being on the beat and off the beat. And at the end, you'll find this very long section where you have to be on the offbeat for about 15 seconds, which is really cool. There's also these little things down here, like those icons there. It just slows down the player and slows down the music a little bit. You'll see them littered throughout the stages later. Here's the offbeat section. Nice. Also pure perfect, very nice.
So, just so you can tell, this is kind of pretty much an auto-scroller for the first lot of levels, but the time trials are where this really shines, so stick around for those.
Yeah, so once we've gone through all of the levels at one-time speed, you unlock speed trials, which allows you to speed up the song pretty much as you want. So when getting a speed lantern, you need to hit a certain requisite in order to get the lantern. But Cray is going to try and go a little bit faster than normal because it straight up saves time. But this is the wind-up. This is the first level to introduce like little windy, and you'll hear that they're like in groups of 3. This is where it gets really funky. Very nice.
I'm hitting quite early, so it's a bit sketch, but it's fine. This is the slowest song. It's just a nice, peaceful one.
Yeah, so we've got a little bit of time to just chill out and listen to this. This one introduced 16th notes, which is... a lot of this is going to talk about like music theory and stuff, so I won't go like super into depth. But this, for I'm a musician personally, and I adore music theory, so this game is like heaven.
Agreed. Very, very much.
It's so good. There's also these little spiral notes here, and when you hit them, the player character rotates 180 degrees, so it just allows you to do like more funky rhythms that you wouldn't normally be able to. You might also see down the bottom, you've got like this little sort of perfect meter down there. That's just an indicator for Craig to see how far, like, early or late he is. Anywhere within the green counts as a perfect. Anywhere yellow it counts as either an E perfect, which stands for early perfect, or just early or late. So you can get sort of like imperfect perfects by being slightly too early or slightly too late, and you'll see that instead of the bright green perfect, we'll hopefully not see it, but it will say E perfect or L perfect. And we can probably explain the accuracy lanterns because they're really funky, but basically, as long as you're hitting close to perfect or pure perfect, which is what Craig's been getting, you're gonna get the accuracy lantern all the time. So for someone as experienced as Craig, it's not going to be that much of a problem. But this is a really chill level. This is the first level that was introduced in the updated PC version. So this game started out as a Ludum Dare, I believe 42 Flash game. And then a couple years later, the dev made it into a full game. And this is the first song in that new little section. Very nice, Pure Perfect.
Thank you.
This is one of my favorite levels.
Yeah.
So now we get into more jazzy rhythms, which is really cool because we get like staggered 16th notes. There's a couple levels that play with this later down the line, like, and when you get really fast into 16th notes, it gets really wonky, and it's very hard to deal with, especially when you're on a speed trial. Yeah, so that rhythm, a lot of this is absolutely doable, visual only, but the music aids you so well that, like, it's kind of hard to do, and Craig would absolutely be able to do this blindfolded if he wanted to. Maybe later. Nice. Pure perfect on everything so far. That's really good.
Now we got the boring level.
Yeah, this one, it's a little slow.
Doesn't do anything original, and it's long, so...
Yeah. This is Pulse. This is considered, I believe, close to the longest level in the base game. And it doesn't introduce anything new, it's just what you already know, but really, really long. In the base game, there were no checkpoints, but in the updated re-release, there are these little triangle icons that you'll see on the path sometimes, which count as checkpoints. Yeah, but a lot of this is like, just kind of going through it. So I want to take some time to talk about the incentive as well. Oh, this staircase bit is cool. I'll shut up for this. So we do have an incentive for this run, and it is for the crown levels, and basically what that is it's an upgraded island after the main game that makes it, it introduces some of the coolest levels in the game, and also incredibly difficult levels that are hard enough to clear, full stop, let alone, you know, we're going to be trying to do it first try. So it'd be really, really be a treat to see it. I think we're somewhat close. I probably won't ask for the status on that until after this level. I just don't want to screw up Craig because this level is very long. also pure perfect. That's really, really nice.
So you unlock all the rest of the worlds that we're going to be playing, but we're not going to do those right away. We are going straight into the scariest part. I'll see what speed I can do. I'm not really sure how this is going to go, but okay, the hardest part's starting. Don't worry.
Here we go. So this is the speed trials.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can see it on the hand cam. You kind of have to tap with 2 buttons for this because it's just so fast.
We're gonna try to do it 1 button here, but I just rushed that one way too much. Oh, my hands are cold. It's so hard. I'm just
especially when you get back onto the regular beat. Nice.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, stress.
Probably going to not talk very much to the speed trials because they're pretty self-explanatory and Craig needs focus. Very nice. First try.
These go very quickly if you get them first try, which is quite nice.
Yeah, because this level is so slow.
I'm just going to speed it up just 1 more time.
Yeah, but it barely sounds like the music anymore, which is great. So those triangles actually end up being triplets, which is insane to do at this kind of rhythm. Nice.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
And because this is 16th notes, doing it super fast gets very tricky. Nice.
Keep it going.
And back to Pulse.
Oh, already. We're gonna. This is a bit scary, but.
So normally there'd be a checkpoint here, but in speed trials, we don't get a checkpoint, so good luck. Very nice.
Okay. Well, we're past the... All right, we're back to relaxing. Okay.
So we got a little bit of super speed, and now we're back down to a little bit more chill. And this is also one of my, it's not my favorite like level, but like I really like this song. It's really chill.
Now's probably a good time for donations if there's any.
Oh boy, do we have some. We've had $50 from Mega Slayer saying, thanks for having me. This goes towards Dance of Fire and Ice. We had another $50 from Demon Hunter, who says put this towards the crown levels. That takes us to a cheeky 465 out of 750. For the maths nerds in the crowd, that is $285 left to meet that incentive. And we've also, of course, had a $15 donation from Anonymous, who has nothing to say.
Thanks, Anonymous. But yeah, the crown levels are some of the hardest levels made for this game officially. There is also a workshop, which is really, really cool. But notably, all of the crown levels are made by guest artists. So most of this music is made by the creator, but the crown levels are actually mostly made by indie SoundCloud artists, which is a really cool way of like shouting out some really well-deserving of fame artists. But also, as you might have seen, these like visual effects on the side, they're like really nice and sweet for the main game, but for the crown levels, they get crazy.
Yeah, definitely watch it if you want to see some great visuals. That's where they really shine. Now for oh come on, please, one more. There we go.
Jungle City.
Favorite level.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites as well. Anything with 16 steps is like one of my personal favorites. I think like where this game brings out the jazz, it really, really shines, and it's super cool. Yeah, so we get like offbeats again, but in 16th notes, which is really cool. And you can see how these like simple, somewhat simple musical rhythms might be shown in this. So that's 6/8 for any music nerds. And there's the checkpoint. There's the little like group of 3 that we saw, but in 16th notes instead. And really utilizing these like flip notes to make some really interesting rhythms.
That was one L perfect in there. That's,
yeah, one L perfect at the very, very end. But that's so hard because it's such a long, like offbeat section all on 16th notes. I personally hate this song, but the level is kind of cool.
I don't like this that much either. Already, I rushed it.
Especially when we get to the later levels, there's a lot more like rhythms that you have to do 2 notes very close to one another, and when they get really close to one another, you have to be really careful because if you're slightly too early or slightly too late, you won't hit it. But also, this game has an overload system, so if you're just mashing like crazy, it's going to lock you out and it's going to kick you out. You can't be mashing like crazy, you have to be very precise with your inputs. You're not seeing the tutorial levels here either, but each of these like little patterns, because they're making geometric patterns to show off individual rhythms, they all have their own little names. I think that one's called like, it's got a funky name like a Ferris wheel or something like that. It's very cute. yeah, this is a really cool rhythm.
I think I accidentally tapped another key, so that's why I got a missed note in there, but that's okay.
I think this one is just full stop my favorite song. I've said a lot that are like personal favorites, but this is my favorite song to play and to listen to. You'll see these little nice butterfly visual effects. It's very cute. And now we've seen hexagons before, which were 6/8. We now get octagons, which is really cool. Here's half an octagon. Here's the full octagon.
I love octagons. Let's go.
And as the song progresses, it like goes to nighttime, and it's really cute visuals.
Let's go. That's quite a hard one to get pure perfect. It is a bit tricky.
It's one of the jazzy ones that's everything's off tempo, and it's very cool. This is one that we discussed about when Craig first put a call out in the Discord for anyone that wanted to commentate this game. I was like, I'd love to, but it's been a while since I played it, so I don't remember the names of any of the levels. Like this one, I just called the rat stage, and he was like, I know the one you're talking about.
This has got one of my favorite sections, like not the song, but favorite sections is the hexagons here. It's so much fun to play.
And here's where it gets really intense. Like you can see that path coming up already. It's gonna chuck you for a loop. Nice little chain link here. These arrows are so difficult.
Another accidental mispress, but apart from that, that was
Pretty close to
perfect as
perfect.
well.
I think you missed like one.
Well, maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. This one introduces lore into the. Okay, I can't talk while playing. Never mind. It introduces lore. That's all you need to know. Cool.
There's some cool cogs in the background. Believe it or not, the DLC actually did add lore to this game somehow. It's pretty goofy and silly. But these triangles, yeah, very, very cool way of introducing rhythm. And these, like, sort of, it goes up, but it hits a 90-degree corner. They're not quite Triplets, because it's like a syncopated... It's very hard to explain. Nice. Triangles, but slightly different this time.
Cool.
Nice.
Back to the speed trials. All we've got left is the 6 speed trials and then the bonus level at the end.
Which is so difficult. This song sounds really funky in speed trial, I love it. Making it look incredibly easy, but yeah, this game is genuinely very, very difficult. It may look easy because Craig is making it look so easy, but I implore you, please try it yourself. This game is very fun, and it is absolutely fantastic. Nice. And the hardest part of that one is genuinely the final ladder is so easy to choke on when you're on a good like run. Especially again with these triangle nodes, because you're pressing them so fast, you just have to use 2 buttons and it is so precise. Like, we're getting close to frames here. It's really insane to get perfect on all of these as well. Very nice. And again, we're back to jazz, so difficult to do in speed trial.
No, that's my crux.
Especially with 16th notes, like the landing ones where there's a corner, it's so quick, especially in speed trial, so it's very, very difficult. Very nice.
Oh, that's the
Oh, that's
wrong,
the
wrong
regular
one.
level.
Wrong one. No. There we go.
So obviously, because
Oh,
these
that's-
levels
no.
are so much harder than the regular one, we're not going up to as high a speed limit as we were for the other ones, because they're just so difficult. And this one is also deceptively long as well, especially when you don't have a checkpoint.
I don't even know what went wrong there.
Cannot stress how genuinely difficult that hexagon section is. It is so bad.
We're just gonna tone it down just to point one, just because it's a long level. So
Yeah. And again, speed trials, you don't get any checkpoints, so you mess up even once, you're back to the beginning, and it is so brutal.
oh no. Oh,
And you can
no.
see how long that was, and it's only
Ah.
77% complete. It's
Please.
just so heartbreaking.
Please. Ah. Oh, please stop. No. Oh, might have to move on and come back to this one if I'm going to keep doing this. Oh, this is painful.
It's pretty rough.
That's not even the hard part.
But it's just so long, like you get fatigued, it's crazy.
This is not what I thought it was going to be. Oh, I'm going back to this one. That's not
So fair.
that's not that's not fair. That's not fair. No, we're gonna just do this.
That arrows section where it kind of looks like arrows going forward is so precise. It is unbelievable. So the fact that Craig is able to do that at first try, but just fail at the final hurdle, it's just so like heartbreaking. It's so hard. This game is so hard. First try, wow.
Okay, let's. We might just have to tone this one down a bit. It's just not working at my brain at the moment. I don't.
It is so
Yeah,
long.
I got this. I got this.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Yeah, because normally, if you screw this level up, normally you start here. But you don't get that. You have to do the whole thing.
What is what? Why is this why I don't even know why my brain's just giving
What's
up.
the minimum for this? Is it
1.2. I can go one lower if I really need to. I really shouldn't need to. I really shouldn't need to.
It's the fact that like it's sort of a triplet, but like you kind of have to syncopate the.
See, what I normally do is I normally do triplets. That's when it's like a cheat on faster speed. You can kind of cheat it by doing triplets. So
Yeah. But because this one is so long, you just like can't afford to do it that fast because you have to be so perfect for the entire thing.
Okay. Oh, we did it.
Oh,
no, we
no,
don't.
don't.
Get out of there. We don't want to see that level ever again. Never do that level again. Okay. We get the final level. Time ends on the end of this level, please.
And this is, I believe, non-speed trial, the fastest level in the game. It looks pretty slow for now, but I think this level took me like 3 weeks to beat when I was playing it casually. It is so brutal. There's a checkpoint there for a reason.
Time.
And
Oh,
pure
pure
perfect
perfect!
as well.
Oh, that's not common. I get pure perfect on that. So
That is crazy.
After the
After the Heracles heart rates,
I can't even play that song again. No. Oh, that was stressful. Oh, yeah. I mean, apart from that, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, that was really impressive. Do you want to check whether we got all of the lanterns?
I mean, oh no. Okay, yeah. I got all of them on Worlds 1 to 6 because
Yeah.
unlock bonus level, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So you'll notice that there's the yellow one in the middle. We didn't really talk about that because you'll kind of get those, at least if you're playing as crazy accurate as Greg is, you're going to get them.
There we go. Okay, we did it.
But yeah, that's all lanterns.
I guess the only question is did we make the incentive?
Absolutely, we made the incentive.
Yes, okay.
So we've had a couple of donations come in at the last minute. We had 35 from Failures saying towards crown levels, keep up the awesome work for a great cause. And then we had Taro Newt come in and donate 165. He says, yo, one of the developers here. Thanks for playing our game.
Oh, Taro Newt, yeah.
I know the incentive is for crown levels, but how much is a quick run of T3X going for?
Oh.
Is it T3X? Is
T3X.
It might be the DLC. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, that's the long WarioWare DLC one, I think, right? Do we have that?
No, we do not. We not bought the DLC.
Have
no,
the DLC.
No, I don't think we're gonna do here. DLC is amazing, by the way. So if you do get this game, I highly recommend it's just amazing. No, we don't. No, we don't. I'm very sorry. I'm so glad that we had someone from the dev team come in though.
Cool.
That's so
my
cool.
God.
I'm actually so cool.
Yeah,
all right.
we eventually got put over the line by a anonymous $35 cash donation. Don't know who that's from. Who says, "Fire and Ice, baby." Woo! Good luck, have fun, and yeah.
So luckily this has got checkpoints. So even if even if I struggle at this ridiculous, well, it's ridiculous. It's not actually ridiculous, but I'm from New Zealand, so my brain's still like it's 2 o'clock in the morning for me at the moment. So I'm powering through, but I mean, we might as well just get started. I was underestimated. Yes, okay. After all that, okay. So this should be about 10 minutes or so. So
I don't know if we're timing this.
You're not timing it? Can if we want to, don't have to.
That's cool. We're gonna click some buttons and get it nice and fancy for you. So take a minute, stretch your hands out.
As you can see here, 3 levels on the crowns. Each one will say it's a guest track by something. Very glad that my favorite one is the final one because I actually
I'm doing the middle one last.
Oh, you're doing the middle one?
That's the new one, and it's by far the hardest song. And you will see why.
Yeah, my favorite one is the one on the right. Options. I actually come back to play this level specifically sometimes. It is just so much fun.
Right, should I get started? Cool. All right, we'll just do it. Started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. A very beautiful song. The imagery is great. I love it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So.
And the visuals are gorgeous. And again, this is another one that took me so long to beat casually. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's crazy. Checkpoint 1. So that's one of the new gimmicks. Do a full loop. Checkpoint 2. And the fact that you can't really see very far ahead of you is so nerve-wracking as well. Checkpoint 3. And we are about to get to a section that is just mind-boggling. It's beautiful but terrifying. so awesome. First try as well.
Okay.
That is so insane.
All right, this is a bit of an off-kilter song. It's a bit wacky, but it's very, very fun.
I love this song. Playing on strict?
Of course. Nothing else.
Here we go. Little breather here, and we get this really cool, like, offbeat section.
You also see in the background there's shapes. That depends on what.
How perfect you're getting. Right back to it. That little degrees thing at the bottom, it changes depending on which direction you're going. So this is the final, like, slow-ish section, and then we get back to a real fast section right here. So that one is so difficult that there's actually a button for strict or lenient, and that was a strict full clear first try. That was very impressive.
Okay, you've not seen this, have you?
No, this is new.
If I can get this without failing, I'll be stoked. Okay, we don't count that. We don't count that. That's
54?
Okay. This is where I expected to get stuck. I don't even.
It's very easy to get off rhythm by just a little bit.
Come on.
So long.
No! No, so close! Okay. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I got this one.
Alright, so can we get the crowd to clap this rhythm, please?
I don't know why I'm early there, but. Same place. We'll get there. We'll get there. Trust me. It's slow.
Oh, that's one away from the checkpoint. That is one block away from the checkpoint.
There we go. Yeah. That's time, by the way. That was time, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That was insane.
That speed part. Yeah. On my keyboard, it's fine. I can blame it on the keyboard. It's.
Yeah, when you're factoring in like mechanical keyboard actuation as well, it genuinely does make a difference.
But no, I love.
Yeah, I've
I love
not
that
seen
song.
that before. They're actively updating this game. It
Yeah.
is. This is not even like half of the content that the game has to offer. There's
No.
also DLC and there's extra islands as well, and they're adding new content and there's a workshop. This game is incredible.
Yeah,
It's
there's
available on-
like most of the content is in the workshop. That's all. Like a lot of the content is like user created. There's still from what I understand, quite a big user base and things. So.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's available on Steam.
I can
mobile.
breathe.
It's great.
I
It's
can
a
calm
great
down.
game.
Yes, yes. Play it if you want. It's the perfect mix of geometry and music. I love it so much. So, anyway, thank you so much. You kind of really helped me be able to just focus on the run there, so that and
I
you
am
brought a lot
glad
of
I didn't
insight.
distract you that much.
No, you did great insight. Very good insight. Thank you, Noops, for the everyone for the encouragement. I needed it. We did it. We did it. Okay, I'm out. Thank you so much.
Wow. Just wow. That was awesome. Coming up, we have Xenoblade Chronicles 3 by Tasmania Jones. Wow, that was amazing. We did end up having an extra $15 donation from Tara Nuke towards the end. It says, okay, so you don't have T3X, but you can still type the word kaboom while on the main menu, which I imagine takes you to a crazy, yeah. Ah. All right. That was awesome. A little word about what we do here. We are AusSpeedruns, a group raising money for charity through charitable causes through speedrunning. For ASM2024, we're raising money for Game On Cancer, a charity which funds early career cancer researchers who are working across all areas of cancer research to make this the last generation to die from cancer. If you'd like to donate, you can go donate to AusSpeedruns.com. And while you're there, check out our wonderful donation incentives. If you chuck in incentives to AusSpeedruns.com, you'll see that we have several donation incentives over the course of the marathon. Current levels was one that we just hit then, but we have so many more coming up, including for this very run. The next one to come up is choose Mio's hairstyle in Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Currently, short hair is ahead by $43. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool time. Take care of yourselves. We'll be checking in shortly. See you soon. All right, everybody. Welcome back to take you into the smooth sounds of the nighttime. We're going to do a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, run by Tasmania Jones.